Ka Meghalaya Editors and Publishers Association MEPA haka khat khandai trik jeliu kalale burom ya arngut ki nongpathai khubor ka Jylla kibala yo khusnam hakari India kata ki bakentup ya kakong Alisha Bakor Panwar bat kong Princess Giri Rashir haka jingalang bakerpang bala pelong hasilong kelam hakani ke jingle burom ka MEPA kala ai snobha ya baro arngut ki nong yo khusnam da ka momento barkashiti ai burom la ban kedo hangni bakakong Alisha Bakor Panwar badang arpendrius nemrta kala yo ya ka khusnam ENBA Gold Award for Best News Producer hakalai po tarik leber arajar arpusam kadega wei na kinong pathai khubor badang khna tam batre kum ka chef newsroom supervisor haka India Today TV kat bakakong Princess Giri Rashir kala yo ya ka khusnam Ramnat Gyon ka Award for Excellence in Journalism haka khat khandai tarik leber arajar arpusau Menta ka treikum kanong ai khubor na Meghalaya ya ka ismojo. Ya ka ni ka jingalang le burom la penya da ka treasurer ka MEPA kong bandabla bat la yo ru ka jingkren na general secretary ka MEPA uba John W Thaba u president ba Armonak Shabong u vice president u Rajiv Chaudhry bat ka advisor kong Patricia Mukhim. Ha ka jingkren ka kong Panwar ka ala ai khuble ya ka MEPA namar ka ni ka jingle burom ya ka. Kalau ongru baka Meghalaya ka deban yo jaka hakilat pathai khubor jongkari India haka bay day bat kimat bat ki jinglong jingman ki baka Jylla kadon kat baka kong Rashir haka jingkren kala penpau ka jing songu ya ka MEPA namar ka jing ai burom kerpang ya ka jing yo khusnam ka jongka kalau ongru baka day ka kamram ki nong pathai khubor ka Meghalaya ban se ya ki mat ki bay day bat upai ba ka Jylla khnang baki ta ki mat kin poi sha ka jing tep jongkilat pathai khubor hakari India baro away
Wanra ia kan nam basuku. Tenga kwa beleng ba jumpi armut. Bapin island ye jingai muslim yani badon hangi hasela. Ni hangi ya tulun malong bi pong bi barit. Te pinom soye ini badon hangi ni menta kadang yo khubor da secretariat kan khubor ni lundan ko pasin kolom dil. Te nama kata kwa opinai muslim nanti. Mangila dan kuat di sibun di khubor di badai nak benta bunjat kijinjia budan keleng Jylla ni kata kali ka benta ko market dan ta saboi ko mun kerpa saya ada di Malaysia di proses soba I like them ya kijinjia ko badai ni aka thanju tidak sibun kijinjia di ba don't come to see ya ka India bukan tu. Jadi ada jawab sudan mungkin penasas mungkin semua ancaman ini. Kenang dengan yo bukan India kan tu. Sekarang di Jylla di mana tu kami. Dengan kibok ini berat pun Indonesia kerja tembok kini akan saya kelak untuk kenang air burom. Dia ka saya beri ni mulai kita beri burom itu penting tentang dan box sibuk. Ibawan boleh bayu anteni khusnam di sama itu. Karena ya cepat beri sebenarnya kalian itu MEPA. Ni kibok itu berkenal le muri ni hagpor wakiola. Ni sokumin sibuknya ba kandon ke nu gejin keren ni gejin slok ke belukot kan ai musim. Kita top.
Very happy especially about that. And it shows that you can break all boundaries, especially you and you too. You've all worked with the national media. You're still working with the national media, and we know what sort of a schedule, what sort of a rigorous schedule there is. But you've survived it, and it takes a lot actually to survive in that environment. Rashid, I'm so glad that you won the award for a theme that is environmentally, of great importance, especially because it causes so much pollution. And I wish you would take up many more environmental related stories in the days to come, because you know how we are in this state. We have about 1700 illegal mines and quarries, and nobody knows anything about them. And Alicia, I wish that you would also bring into focus this region, this state once in a while if you can. Wish you all the very best, and you too, and pray that you will journey on with greater vigor and do us all proud.
I had the dream of becoming a journalist. I wrote a small speech. I dreamt this dream when I was in my early teens. I was studying in St. Mary's, Shillong by then. And I wanted to work in a national channel with the creme de la creme of this industry. And throughout the years, every journey, every step that I've taken has been towards making sure that I achieved this dream that this little girl had, and to ensure that there's nobody there who could make me believe that I'm lesser or that I'm an outsider. And that because I'm an outsider, you get that feeling a lot, especially when you're in North or in South India. You get the feeling that you're an outsider. But I think it's really important for you to understand that sometimes that is a boost for you, and that should motivate you to do more, bigger and better. And since then I moved from Shillong to the south, abroad, Bombay, Delhi, all to pursue my dreams. But of course I would like to add that it would not have been possible without my mom, my mother and my siblings by my side through it all. My only advice for the young generation, or especially for Northeastern women, is to never let anyone make you believe that you cannot achieve what you want to. To follow your heart and to never stop at anything to get the dreams and the goals that you dreamt when you were a little girl especially. So that's all I want to say. Thank you so much to everyone. It's an honor and a privilege. I hope to meet you again every time I'm in Shillong. Thank you.
Thank you so much, MEPA, for honoring, and this inspires us more to work more and try to achieve more awards in the future. Hope that we can be able to inspire the young ones also to be able to achieve their dreams. Receiving the Ramnath Pionka Award, it was like a dream come true. And I remember when I first seen in our state, we had two who had received this award, late Balam and Kongri Kanti. So I always looked at, because when East Mojo, it's not a very old organization. When I had moved back, joining East Mojo, it gave me the opportunity that I could focus on stories where it hasn't, like, there's more in depth that we can do. So what I just wanted to say was, it's not necessary for us like that we have to work to be so loud, or that we have to be linked with national media. I feel for Meghalaya itself, if we worked on like in-depth stories and show it, then we get their attention and they know that in Meghalaya this is happening and it needs their attention. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have to go to them and tell them that please give us space. But instead, I think once we try to give more coverage, like how Compat rightly mentioned, that there are so many of these illegal mining that is happening, not only coal factories but coal and that sand mining, which is a great concern right now. So these issues, and apart from that, if we look at drug menace also, and many other issues that are at hand right now. So I just feel that if all of us from the media, many of us can concentrate on working on in-depth and not just doing so much of regular stories, give more on in-depth, I feel that we'll be able to grab the attention of the national media and understand that it's not only during elections that they'll come pounding to Meghalaya and giving all attention about the general elections or any other issues, but I just feel there are more stories that we need attention from national media. Once again, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and I hope this will inspire many of the others to work harder and get more work. Thank you.